I'm Kevin Zern with Georgia Saltwater Adventures. Today is our first episode of Catch, Clean, Cook. We're going to start off our day this morning in beautiful St. Simons Island, Georgia. We're going to fish the inshore marshes. We're going to target trout, redfish, and flounder, and then we're going to show you how to clean those fish, whatever we catch today. And then we'll be going into Wolf Island Oyster Company in Redfern Village, and they'll be cooking up our catch today. We'll be introducing our anglers to you here shortly, but guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, we got Adam and James. They're two of our clients that fish with us a bunch of times. They can come down on short notice and do this little show with us this morning. Guys, tell them where you're from.
I'm from Habersham County, Georgia. I live in Roswell, Georgia, just north of Atlanta.
Guys, we get a ton of clients from Atlanta and northeast part of the state, and it's a quick drive to come down here and catch some fish, bring home some fish to eat for dinner. And you know, we target families, guys, groups. We kind of do it all. So stay tuned, and we'll show you what we can do. So guys, I want to introduce you to Captain Downstream Dave. He runs our second boat. Our nickname for him is a cheerleader and Sweet Tea had a baby. That's Dave. He is going to be the most nicest guide and just cheering you on. I've never had a bad complaint about him. So sometimes when you call and you book, we're going to send you with Captain Dave. Just want to get you a chance to introduce him and get to know him a little bit. Heck of a fisherman. Dave, how long have you been doing this now?
Well, I've been fishing all my life, but commercially 5 years.
And what'd you do before?
Retired school teacher. I taught high school agriculture and high school math.
Yep. So come down here, guys. You get to fish with Captain Dave. When you read our reviews online, you'll see lots of stuff about Captain Dave and how great he is.
Y'all come on. We'll have a good time.
Today, guys. You got that fish, Dave?
Yeah, we'll get in there together.
All right. Yeah, let's do that. Put the hook back in his mouth. Yeah, it's easier to show him like this, and our hands are off of him. There you go. Come stand right here with me, Dave. All right. Hold him about right there. All right, guys. So this is a speckled trout. In Georgia, they need to be 14 inches. This is some of the best eating. They can be cooked multiple ways. This is not really the trout species you have in the streams all over the country. This is actually a drum species, but his name is a trout. These are going in the cooler. We're going to do our cook, clean, and catch with these trout. Some of the tastiest, finest eating fish you can get anywhere on Georgia's coast. All right, guys, since we got a little bit more sun, I want to show you. This is the exact spot you want to go in. There's a clear spot right behind it. You can kind of see the brain, and then up there, there's no meat. This spot will allow that shrimp to free swim, and to get more bites, that shrimp will kick and pop just like that, and that will trigger your bite. If he's hooked in the tail, he can't swim naturally. So if you'll just kind of lower him in the water, we'll see if we can show it. Drop him in about an inch. All right, see him swimming, guys? See that shrimp free swimming and kicking those little legs? That is what triggers your bite. And when he kicks or something comes close to him and tries to get away, that's what triggers your bite. So the pop of the popping cork is what brings the fish to the area or makes him look up to find your bait. But that kick of that live bait is what triggers that bite. All right, guys, nice, beautiful Georgia redfish right here. In Georgia, they need to be 14 to 23. The limit is 5 fish per person. We are going through some changes right now. We're hoping to get these fish numbers to be changed where we have 3 we can keep, but the size would go up. That's a very important thing because these are smaller fish sometimes in October, and we want them to grow. This is a perfect size if you're going to keep and eat. We do not keep more of these fish than we want to eat. They are a really important resource in Georgia. It is our state, fish, but that's a beautiful example of a Georgia redfish. I want to show you one more thing, guys. These are Bandit custom rods. They're made here locally. We use these exclusively. There is a Captain Kevin special that is designed for popping corks. It's a 8 to 8.6 rod. Allows you to throw these popping corks in wind, distance. You also have enough sweep so you don't have lots of slack out. And again, we're going to keep this one for our cook, clean, catch. But Adam, that's a pretty nice redfish, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we got a nice we got a nice little juvenile redfish here. We're going to tag. That's something that a lot of our captains and anglers in Georgia do. So beautiful fish. We're going to get an accurate measurement.
12.5.
12.5. And so we're going to put a tag in this fish and record all the data.
Love them fine spots. Go to the left side, go back to about the third pin, drop a scale right there, and then that inserts a little turn, and that's got his ID on. I'll send in the coordinates with this. He's good to go.
Yep, and guys, they don't have to cut this tag or kill this fish. They can record the data, release the fish back, or it can even design to be snipped in half, and there's still data on it. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Way nice. There he goes. Guys, conservation is huge. What we do here, we don't knock anybody for how many fish you get or what you do, but with us, we know that we want our redfish in the Georgia to be better. So I'm trying to get these limits a little bit changed, but that's a big help in keeping these fish going. Got a couple hours in the fish this morning while the tide was good. I'm going to show you how we're going to clean these redfish and trout before we take them to the restaurant. So with redfish, what I kind of like doing, there's tons of videos out, everybody's got their own opinion, but I kind of hold the fin right here, make one nice cut right here where the meat starts, right above the head, and then I come back to try to skip some of that rib cage. And you come on this side, and you just basically slowly slide your knife to get your cut started all the way down to the tail. Basically, you're letting your fillet knife just bump along that backbone and rib cage. So then you can take this. Now the knife does all the work. You're letting it just bump down that set of bones there, just like so. Right there, sliding over. When we have a lot to clean, the best thing to do is just cut through the rib cage. And then you're kind of working at an angle down so you don't miss any of that meat right here. A quick flip over. Okay, so the rib cage is already out. And then what I like to do is kind of hold my hand right here on the skin, and you just kind of work your knife back and forth. You're not really sawing, you're just keeping steady pressure. There's your redfish fillet. You're going to feel right here where the rest of that little rib cage comes in. You're going to do a cut down. Make sure there's nothing else there. Cut just like that. And that is one clean piece of fillet. Alright, so I'm going to show you on this trout, same thing. Trout are a little bit softer, so you go a little bit slower. You just cut in, start your knife, slide down the backbone. The trick is to really let your knife do the work so you're not busting the bones up in that backbone. And then just sliding your knife, letting it do the work. You can go faster, but I'm showing you on this video, kind of give you a good idea how to do that. Cutting through, flip around, finish out the tail section right here, flip it over. I'm going to do this on purpose because I want you to see how to fix a mistake. If you've ever been filleting and you cut through the tail, and it's really hard to do a fillet at that point, right? Because there's nothing to hold on to. We call cutting a handle. So you just come back here in this tail meat, do this. Now you got a place to hold. If you ever cut through your tail, and then just like that, guys. And then we're going to bust out this rib cage. Same thing, you're going to feel for it. Cut here, slight angle, all that's fresh, clean meat. All right, guys, we are here at Wolf Island Oyster Company. This is one of the restaurants that we use all the time where our clients can catch their fish, walk in here with a bag of fish that we've cleaned for you, and they'll cook it up for you a multitude of ways. You know, usually we do family style frying, or they'll do like a blackened, but you know, there are options on what you bring in and how they can cook it. We're here with managing partner Galen Hall and Chef Glenn down there. And Chef, what are we gonna do today?
We're gonna have a brown butter gnocchi with a blackened redfish. With the gnocchi's gonna have andouille, tomatoes, and spinach in it, and it'll be finished off with a red pepper coulis.
Man, that sounds awesome. And guys, that's just kind of a snippet of what you can do here at Wolf Island. Check in with us. We'll get your recipe here shortly.
Welcome to Wolf Island Oyster Company. We're gonna be performing some fish for you this afternoon. We're gonna do some fried trout, put a little salt and pepper on it, dredge it in some egg wash. This is just a seasoned flour that we use here Wolf Island. And we're letting that cook there for a minute. I'm gonna turn around and do our redfish this afternoon. We're gonna be doing these blackened redfish. Of our blackening season out here. A little bit of oil to keep it nice and shiny. We'll be doing our gnocchi set, some andouille sausage we have there, a little bit of mushrooms. Got our house-made gnocchi. Get those nice and toasted. The spinach, tomatoes, get them all nice and toasty warm. A little bit of pesto in there.
Smell this through the video. It is blowing you away. It smells amazing.
Wish we could have smell-o-vision.
Right.
That's it. I'm going to pull up our trout over here. Should be already fried up for us. There's our trout this afternoon. Gonna plate up our gnocchi and pesto. We have a little bit of red pepper coulis here that I made this morning. And our redfish should just about be there. Just need one more minute on the redfish. We also have some of our house grits, Yellowstone ground grits. And some of our fresh southern collard greens. Those will all go with our family styles that we do. Redfish and place it right on top of that gnocchi. Garnish it with a little bit of green onions. There we go, my friends. Anything else we can do for you today?
Yes, man, thank you so much, man. That looks amazing. I can't wait for us to try it.
Do you need anything else? You want me to redo it?
All right, guys, we're finally sitting down here at Wolf Island Oyster. They have just treated us like kings. We're here with James, one of our anglers for yesterday. This man grew up in New Orleans, so he knows food. This stuff smells amazing. Let's all just take a bite and see how it tastes.
Yeah. You start with the trout?
Yeah, let's give it a try. Man, that is so good. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, you want to try this?
Here, let's swap.
Yeah, sweet.
Here we go. That might be the best fried trout I've ever had.
That's solid.
Holy cow. That pesto mixing with everything, done perfectly, guys.
This is really great.
This is a testament to how good Wolf Island is. Never had a bad meal here. I sent all of my clients here. Excuse me. Love it. Come check them out. Excuse me. And we'll post pictures and links to where you can find Wolf Island. Come see them. Guys, catch, clean, cook. Georgia Saltwater Adventures. Thank you for watching.